friends. We're back. We're Black and Curious. I'm Kendrin.
Whatever. It's Data. How y'all doing?
Hello. You never been
Mecca.
here before? Welcome. We do a cross section of pop culture in real life. And today we're back with one of our reality TV episodes, so to speak. I just wanted to share a few or have a conversation about the state of Housewives right now. Um, a lot is happening in the
Mhm.
Housewives universe. And first of all,
Mhm.
I want to know, why are there so many on TV at once?
Hello? Because what day? It's like it's a
Oh
show
my God.
every day of the week.
There are
Except for
four,
Friday.
four franchises running right now.
Potomac, OC,
Salt Lake
South,
City,
New
Rhony.
York City. Like, so literally it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's gotta be.
It's too much.
That's crazy. I'm not watching it through cable. I watch mine through streaming, so I always see it like the day after. But like to your point, there's too many and I forget. So like the one I forget the most is damn Salt Lake City because I'm watching all the others.
Yeah.
At
And
least
I'm
before
usually
they were
watching them.
staggered.
And I feel like, I don't know, they all seem really active right now. And I'm guessing something is wrapping up. I think OC maybe has the most episodes right now. So I guess that one's
Yes.
probably wrapping up. But like, we just started Rhony. We just started Potomac. Salt Lake City is like a month in. It's like, girl, this is too much. It's a lot of content. And I think this
Mhm.
goes back to something that we talked about before of like, perhaps we don't need every show every year. Like
Yeah.
perhaps we can break this up a little more, run two franchises, and if we don't get back to, whoever this year, then we get them for next year. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you. But I mean, for those women and the people altogether, because it's not just the cast, for those people that depend on those incomes, if they did that, then that means it's a year and a half
Yeah,
without them having a project.
agreed.
So then it's like if you signed a contract for however many years to do a show, then you probably have to meet that
Yeah,
contractual agreement.
yeah. But I don't know. It's too much. It's too many people on, too many franchises on. So the next question I have, are we actually enjoying this? Or are we just watching it?
That is for the masses. Are you all enjoying or are you just watching? Because as it relates to Salt Lake City, I am barely watching them.
Yeah.
I watch OC, Rhony, and Potomac. And those are really and truly, those are Rhony and Potomac were in Atlanta were the only ones that I watched because I stopped watching all the rest of the cast. So,
From
I
my
mean,
perspective, I don't think I'm enjoying them anymore. Like,
yeah. I mean, because the drama is the same. They're
yeah,
not really doing anything different. So that's why we get so excited when we get like a new fresh face. And to the point of like Bronwyn on Salt Lake City, like someone who's actually saying the shit that we're saying at home, like calling it out and trying to like move forward, like
yeah,
bring some lightness to the show because all these shows, I think the part of the issue and probably the biggest part is all these shows are wrapped in chaos and negativity, and like this used to be fun to watch,
mm-hmm.
and the
And so
fun was because it was funny and crazy, not like drama and like fighting.
agreed. Like, I thought it was funny and shady, and like, and also like, okay, I am wondering, is it the content that has changed, or is it me that has changed? Like, am I not interested because I'm not interested in negativity in my life anymore?
That's
Because it could
probably
be.
we outgrew it.
Yeah.
Because there's, I mean, they're the shows that the kids are watching are on Zeus where they really fighting.
And I won't be over there under any circumstances. God bless you.
I because of the advent of the wonderful world that is TikTok, I have gotten to see a couple of those Zeus shows because the girls be streaming it
Oh
on the
God.
TikTok. And I'm just like, this is what y'all watching? I mean, they are really going at it. Like this is a lot.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot.
So, yeah, I think we just may have outgrown some of these shows, which would explain why we are kind of like separating ourselves in a way from watching it as religiously as we once did. Like if we catch it, we catch it.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Yeah.
Like let's move on to something else that's more
Agreed.
riveting. But
100%. Um, do we have any themes from any of the franchises or overall themes from the whole thing? I don't think so. I just think it's more of the same. And maybe that's the problem. Like maybe we need something more interesting to go.
yes.
It's more of the same.
Right now, even with Rhony coming back, hell, last season of the first season of the new Rhony cast, it was fun and interesting. I don't really remember it was drama, but it wasn't like long lasting drama. I feel like I enjoyed that show more because it was just funny and entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know that there has to be some like high stakes drama in order for things to be entertaining. And
Yeah,
actually for me sometimes it's to the contrary. Like when the stakes are too high, I don't find it entertaining at all.
no. Because it's like life hard enough. I don't want to be in here watching y'all going through hard times. You're supposed to
Don't.
be like rich and famous and doing shit that I don't do on a daily basis.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason. So,
Don't, don't.
but
So,
yes,
um, that's pretty much it. Let's get the rest of this. I'm
the
sure we'll
dating
come.
shows need to be done. I'll say that before you
Okay.
close this out. The dating shows need to be done. Either wrap them up or find a new way to, even if we find a new way, because hell, you had like the perfect match and whatever the other thing was that was on Netflix, and like you're trying to reinvent the wheel. None of this shit is good. Like when Love is Blind first came out, to talk about that briefly, it was a really interesting social experiment. And
It
it was
was.
dope that the shit worked. Now it's people just wanting to get their 15 minutes of fame, don't care nothing about these partnerships and these relationships, trying to build, they just want to create drama and chaos like reality TV and then go off and, get their brand deals and whatnot because now they're pseudo
Mhm.
famous so they can be an influencer through social media.
I would say the same
That's
thing
really
is
what it
true
gives.
for Married at First Sight, which I used to really love, and they used to produce some. I mean, listen, it was never all that as successful of an experiment, but they did used to produce a few successful couples. And there are couples that are still married from the experiment, like when they were actually producing good couples. And um I just the last few seasons is just like, and I feel like they went back to the drawing board because they did take a break. They took a break because they were running to a year for a long time. Like as soon as one
Yeah,
wrapped, we were right into another one. And it's probably been 6 months since the last season was on. So I'm curious to see the first the sorry. The current season just premiered, so hopefully it's better than the last few because I don't know, it's just like it's not giving. I feel like we either need some new ideas or we need to go back to the drawing board or maybe the society maybe we as a society are just like have been inundated with like influencers and like everybody wanting to be famous now to a point where it's like maybe this format of TV doesn't work anymore
I agree.
because it's like people aren't necessarily being real, so to speak.
No, they're just trying to get that
They're
15
trying to
minutes of
get
fame so
their
they can go off and create a career as an influencer.
yeah. Which hey, listen, no shade,
Hell,
but
some of us trying to do that too. Let's be real.
I mean, yeah, some
To
of
a
us,
degree, like there are some
yeah,
things that, um, for me personally, there are some things about the influencing world that I aspire to be able to do because there are things that I want for my lifestyle personally. But yeah,
yeah, yeah. So, anyways, I just thought it would be interesting to have a few words just to see where we are and like how we feel about reality TV on a whole. Drop down in the comments, let us know if there's something that you are watching that you think is better. I will say Carlos King, even though he's giving us kind of the same content, I think his reality shows do have a different spin on them. So I will give him credit for that.
I
And
mean, but he's still early in the game.
we've talked about him before, so I'll link that episode in the cards. But yeah, drop down in the comments. Let us know if something else that we should be watching that has a better format, or if you think the genre is dying. Maybe the genre is just dying.
I
And
think so.
that's okay too. So in the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.